Well, good afternoon, guys. I've been inspired by John Woodfield's new glider design, the Ocean Breeze. Now, John's not got any plans or anything like that, but he did show a screenshot of the fuselage, and I'm going to blow that up and I'm going to build myself an Ocean Breeze. What I have got is this wing from my old Veron Impala, ready-made wing. So all I've got to do, and all I really want to do, is build the fuselage, which is that gorgeous old-timer shape. I'm going to blow this up, stick it all together, and start making the fuselage. I've printed out a fuselage side. I found 4 sticks of 1/4 inch, so I'm going to use that instead. So it's pretty, I'd say, medium softball. So I've just steamed it a bit, and it's just put this gentle curve in it. So I'm just going to have a go at easing it into position. What I plan on doing is to let this dry, and then I'll build the second framework over the top of the first, which is the way of doing it, really. Good way of doing it, because it guarantees that both side frames are exactly the same, which is, after all, the name of the game. Right, that's following that quite nicely now. So see how easy it is to put a curve in. Let me just bring you around with the right sort of wood. See how easy that is? Yeah, lovely, lovely, lovely. And I've got some, so I'll keep this piece for later, because I'm not going to actually build it right over the top of it. I want to put some more polythene on the top when it's set. Right, that's that bit of wood. Now I've got 3 more bits of 1/4 square. Now, one bit's pretty hard, that's that bit, I won't use that. Just checking to see if one end's harder than the other, or there's any funny grain in it. Looks pretty equal all the way down. But what I can do is to use the same piece on the back of the thing. I think it's long enough. Oh no, because it's not, it's got to go under the wing. Okay, not a problem. I think I might need to steam this front piece, because it's not going to bend that easily. So let me just pop out to the kettle and put that under the steam for a minute. Okay, back in mode. Pop this over a bit of steam, and it's bending reasonably well. I can afford to go a little bit longer, if actually, because I was bent better there. So if I put one piece in there, got some 1/4 by 8. If I thought I could perhaps use on its side in the backs like that. So I'm going to start off by putting in the vertical pieces. First job is to just sand out at the correct angle. This is the bit that can take the time. Each piece has to be tailored cut to fit precisely. Scalpel, sanding block anyway. So in theory this is going to fit. Let's have a look. And it does fit very nicely. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to glue this one in and continue with the next one. The easiest way to do this is to pop a little blob of glue down and just dip it in one side at a time. Now remember, this is end grain balsa, so it's going to suck the glue out. So ideally what we need to do is to cut it, glue it, let it dry for a minute, and then re-glue it. and the end grain won't suck out anymore. So while that's drying, I had a look at my stock. So got plenty of 1/4 inch squares. So what I think I'll do is to do the front with 1/4 inch square and then drop to 1/8 for 16th after the trailing edge. Okay, now I'll just reapply the glue on the first one. I'll drop that in place. I think that was the way up it went. So the construction begins. You need a couple of small pins in there. Just to hold that in tight against the balsa. Oh, what was that? And the nose block can cement straight to that, and the cross frame. Next one, pre-glue it. Get the next one cut. So on and so forth. Each piece has to be fitted I've never had a problem with patience. Some people do have, but I do think it's something that you can learn actually. I think it can be learnt. Right, this is the last one I'm putting in, which is 1/4 inch square. And from here on in, it's going to be 1/8 per 1/4. This thing should fly beautifully. Well, good enough. Anyway, it's going to be interesting to see, because at the moment there's only one of these flying in the world, and mine will be number 2, albeit to a smaller scale. I'm hoping the flight characteristics will be pretty similar. Might not hunt around quite so well in the light winds, but slightly stronger wind should be okay. We'll keep these corners fairly clear for the diagonals. Don't want great lumps of glue in there mucking things up. A little bit of spring in there. I'll just pop a pin through there to hold it down. Same with up there. If you put it through diagonally, it won't lift off the board. Yeah. Okay guys, we'll stop there for a minute and I'll start making progress on the diagonals, and we'll catch you later. Thanks, bye. I've got a few more diagonals done while you guys have been away, and I'm just running in a few more now. My phone was down to 3%, so I couldn't keep you here any longer. I think you'll agree with that. Nearly there. See, each piece has to be tailored to fit, just a little bit at a time, till eventually it's a snug fit, just like that. Oops, quite a lot on there. Put some on that end. Snug fit in there. I'm just going to get some glue in there. Get some glue in there. Like that. And that doesn't require any pinning at all, that one. Okay, moving on. Now the angles are changing a little bit now. Okay, what I'm going to try and do is to get this to go into both corners now, so as it's really being supported on both sides of the longer one and the upright. And like that, and then a little bit off the top, like that. Next. Okay, there we go then, guys. That's one side built, so we'll let that dry and I'll put a piece of polythene over the top and build the second half.